Hello, hike facilitators and future hike facilitators. I wanted to send you a video because tonight we were supposed to have a Zoom call, and I was very hopeful about doing that, but I received some paperwork from the school that I have a meeting at the school tonight at 5:30. So for my oldest son, he's going on a 2-day field trip, and it's an information meeting for the parents. So I've got to go be mom tonight. So forgive me that we are not having a Zoom call tonight, but I'm hopeful that this video will be good communication for you, for all of the things that we have in store for us in the future. So regarding Freedom Hikes, I just want to look back over the last 2.5 years, celebrate all that has been done, and then cast vision for the future and the role that you guys play in this extremely important piece of the puzzle in regards to combating human trafficking and being just a vital part of the life of Rescue Freedom. So in 2017, we had our first hike. I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, I had a little bit of an idea, but set some goals, invited people to the table to go and hike, and it started in its just a simple form. Um, had a block of rooms in Leavenworth, had the trail picked out, sent out a trail description, put people on a training program so that they would be ready, and then did just like a post hike celebration, which literally was chocolate milk and bagels the first year. So I don't recommend that because it was like a little bit of a letdown, like bagels and chocolate milk. But now we have beer, wine, pizza, little snacks. There was even like veggies and all this stuff this year. So it's been fun to see it grow. But anyways, it started out in its simplest form, and with a goal of $5,000, ended up raising $21,000. And now to date, because of people like you that continue to say yes, I would love to bring this to my state. Yes, I would love to dream about the future. Yes, I want to be a trail lead. Yes, I want to help with hospitality. Because of you, we have seen some pretty exciting things happen. So this video is going out to all hike facilitators, all future hike facilitators, and all of the leadership team, because I really want us to understand just the different opportunities that are in the future, and how trail leads can be involved, and how people that want to do hospitality can be involved. So going back to what Freedom Hikers has done in the last 2.5 years, we have facilitated hikes that have inspired over 200 people to get involved in this cause, to be outdoor enthusiasts that are putting on the hat of abolitionists. Over 200 people from 15 plus different states, and raising a total of $323. Yay! $323. $323,000 for the cause. You guys, that is huge. That is a lot of lives impacted. That means that we can go above and beyond in a lot of ways as an organization, from providing just the minimum amount each month that these restoration homes and outreach centers need to continue to do what they're doing. We're able to go above and beyond. We're able to have more prevention programs. We're able to look at our list of all these items, all of these needs. So we get lists from our local partners that say, hey, our vehicle is broken down. Like, we need a new van desperately. Our girls are in desperate need of new beds. They've had these old beds for years and years and years, and they're not comfortable. They're breaking, all of that. They don't have good beds. We need a kitchen remodel. We need, the list goes on. Literally just this last week, we have been able to provide $106,000 towards those different kind of needs. We purchased we purchased a car in Thailand for our Home of New Beginnings safe home in Thailand. We purchased new beds, new comfortable, safe, beautiful beds for our home up in Bellingham. And the list goes on. So I want to just celebrate that with you guys, that there are real, tangible needs that are being met because of your yes. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we are looking into the future of Freedom Hikes. I can't facilitate this on my own. Absolutely not. And that was never really the goal in the beginning. This was never really like, look what all that Laura can do. It was, how can we inspire more people to go out and do the things that they're passionate about? And so seeing it arrive at the place that it is right now is so exciting. So exciting. My battery's gonna die. Like, let's just be real. Right here, my battery is going to die. And I don't want that to happen. Because what you don't know is I recorded this video already and my microphone wasn't working. So lame. So sad. Anyways, we are in the midst of planning for 2020 and getting more opportunities for people to get outdoors and do hikes. And so what I am asking from you, those that want to do like the facilitating part of the hike, that you're like, I want to see this thing happen in this area or on this trail. So what you're going to be doing is picking a trail, location, a hub for lodging, and gathering your team. So a lot of the people that are, going to be on this email communication, they've all led hikes before. And so we want to rally together and we want to support each other. And so what does that look like? And if you're being tugged, like you were a trail lead this last year, or you played the role of hospitality this last year, and you want to continue doing that, please let me know. If there's a location that tugs at your heart, like we're going to be launching in Oregon, an additional hike in Washington. Just if there's anything that's tugging at your heart and you want to be involved still next year, or maybe you're like, I need to take the year off. We want to provide space for that too. So just communicate with me. So hike facilitators, you are going to be getting to me the hike location, the trail description, mileage, how far is it from the hotel, just details, all details hike related, and who you're thinking about for your team. And what is it going to look like as far as budget to be able to cover what I usually do. This is what I usually do when I'm facilitating a hike as far in regards to budget. So I budget for at least 2 hotel rooms for hike leads and hospitality, or if it's better to get a townhouse or better to get a cabin for hike leads, whatever it is, budget for that. And post-hike celebration, so budgeting for pizza, beer, wine, you can get all that donated too. Beer, wine, totally get it donated. But budgeting for that, and any expenses like miscellaneous, like batteries, walkie-talkies. I think it would be good, to just, go out and purchase a set of walkie-talkies. I have some extra that anybody is more than willing to use, but sometimes like just per location, like it's hard to get to, but a set of good walkie-talkies is about $74. So putting all of that together and creating your budget. And then from that, you're able to say, okay, we want to get 20 hikers. And so divide that by 20 hikers. It's going to be approximately $60 to $80, per hiker, to literally just cover the cost. Because that's what we're trying to do, is cover the cost. Nobody's trying to get paid. Nobody's trying to any of that. And so my idea that I had and how to do that is everybody, you either have an Eventbrite account or create an Eventbrite account. And from there, you can build your event into Eventbrite. That way, all of the funds that come in to Eventbrite can be housed in Eventbrite until you need them. And if it's really clear on Eventbrite that none of this is, we're not a guide service, nobody's getting paid, this is literally covering costs of an event, then we don't have to jump through all the hoops of, permits and all that stuff. It'll be really clean and clear, and have a disclaimer on there, all that stuff. So, and I can help you build that because I've built them before using Eventbrite. But I really kind of settled in on that's probably the best way we want to do it so that we can ensure when people do sign up that we're not chasing money, we're making it accessible. It's not, a big registration fee. And we're not even calling it a registration fee. It's cost of to facilitate the event. And so we can word it in a good way for that. So there's no question. And then on that Eventbrite, you're listing out what is required of people. We require that you train for 8 weeks, that you fundraise. The average person has fundraised about $1,500 to $1,800 each time. So we can put that in there. Like I said, I can help you build this. We can even have a template, and then you can just copy paste and build it through your own Eventbrite. And so when we launch the opportunities, there'll be a list of the different hike locations, and then there'll be a link that is sent to the Eventbrite. And from there, they'll get kicked back an email from Rescue Freedom welcoming them. And then also you'll get the information and you can kick back your already set email of what you're going to communicate to them. So hopefully that makes sense. Any questions, please email me and we can dialogue and chat about it. Any questions that come up. But dream for your event. The cool thing about this is this can scale and grow because multiple people are saying yes to doing one single event every year. When it gets a little cuckoo machu is when one person is facilitating 5 hikes, which can be a little crazy. So I don't recommend that. I recommend focusing in on one. And if you want to be a trail lead on another one where you just come and support, great. I want you to be involved at whatever level you want to be involved. So let's do that. Can we do that? Just kind of give me a one sheet of hike location, or that spreadsheet that Mandy and Jennifer had was great. So if I can actually attach, I think I can attach that in this email, but copy paste, make your own, so that you can keep everything straight and then send that to me so I can see what you're actively working on and I can put it in a file and all that stuff. But we're hoping by mid-October to launch these hikes. And if you're not quite ready by then, it's not the end of the world to launch it a little bit later, but that's definitely the goal. There, you guys, there's people that are emailing left and right, when are the hikes signups? It's pretty incredible. So we have a big year in 2020 ahead of us, and if we continue to grow like we've grown, we're looking at next year, we could reach $500,000. Well, we will. We're already at $323,000 since 2017. What if by the end of 2020 we were over $500,000 raised because of the Freedom Hike efforts? It's amazing. It's inspiring. People want to be a part of it. I want to do in February a kind of a leadership training, where we will have a series of Zoom calls, probably 4 different Zoom calls, about 30 minutes long, just communicating what it is to be a leader and a voice in this movement, to have a greater voice for the cause, and also what it looks like to be a servant leader and how you are coming underneath people and you're serving people that are coming to the table and saying, yeah, I want to hike for freedom. And when you're doing these events, it's not about you and your comfort level. When I facilitate hiking events, I'm on from the day it starts until the day it ends, and these people are my focus. And and maybe you don't have that capacity to do that the entire event, then have somebody else come alongside of you and do it a twofold, but always have somebody that is just pouring into these people, and being a servant leader. You know, we do get tired, and it is hard and it is uncomfortable, but when we come and we posture ourselves at a place where we are here to lift others up, we are not here to make ourselves feel more comfortable or to elevate ourselves in any way. We are here to elevate others, because when we elevate others, that is when the world can change. Because if we are just raising ourselves up and tooting our own horn, we are missing this whole wide reach of people that are capable, that want to do something. So we want to come and we want to lift this up, because there's so much of a wider reach. So while you're saying yes to this, be encouraged that it's not all on your shoulders, and it is not supposed to be all on your shoulders. You are here to facilitate people out doing the thing, out training, out fundraising. I'm going to support from a fundraising standpoint as well from Rescue Freedom. So it's going to be really good. And I'm excited. I just think of all of you that have been dreaming about future things. Jennifer Loyal, you're thinking about Canada. Jenny Pruitt, you're thinking about Canada too. Jean with Alaska, Mandy and Jennifer with Oregon, Johanna, Kika, Charlene with Utah, Jen Donnelly, Colorado, Jenny Pruitt, Colorado. There's just so much going on. Trisha Jarrett launching another Washington location. Rachel Zupke looking for a trail for next year and praying about what that is. Like, there's just, it's incredible what you guys are doing. Bethany, who just shadowed this last weekend of the enchantments, is feeling inspired to go and do to do a hike next year. Mandy, the other Mandy, Mount Adams, like, so exciting. All these things that are in the works. We are so excited to see you guys go out and do it and fly and soar. And my role is to see you be set up for success. That's my goal. So let's rally, let's do this. Let's get some things down on paper on like what we're thinking, and get these opportunities out to people. They can go sign on. And as we're creating community in these different states, I encourage you also to put out these smaller opportunities. Like, hey, come do a 5-mile hike and we're going to do it for freedom. Come bring $20 to the table, and let's 20 of us go raise $400 by going on a hike. That is amazing. The sky is the limit, you guys. Let's dream big and believe for a better future for women and children around the globe. We have to. We must, because who will if we don't? Who will? And so we have to take that posture of, if I don't, who will? So is this the place that you're being called into? And if it is, go. Say yes. Say yes from the mountaintops, right? And know that I am here to support you along the way. I mean, I'm dreaming of different things in the future where we get to come together once a year and we get to connect and we get to have a retreat and just pour into you guys, because there's something so special happening here. I see it after every Freedom Hike event. People are like, I can't wait till next year. This was amazing. Something special is shifting inside of them. So anyways, I could go on and on, but we are done for now. If you have questions, please email me, and we will connect soon. I want to connect with each of you, the hike facilitators, with each of you, as well as you're processing through your different opportunities. I know, Alex, I think you just sent me an email regarding the Grand Canyon, which is so exciting. So did you guys know that Alex is like knocking on the door of the Grand Canyon to try and figure out, if we can do that? Kind of cool. So thankful for you guys. All right. We'll talk to you later.